Gemini. Hello, my babies. Welcome to your love messages for the month of July. Keep in mind, whenever you see this is exactly when you're intended to receive these messages. Energy is fluid, so take what resonates, leave what does not. I truly appreciate all of your love and support as I grow this channel. Now, let's see what messages Spirit has for you. Okay. We have the Justice card, the Four of Wands, and the Six of Cups. Okay. So some of you are just like off the heels of a situation that involved, I want to say like a divorce. I want to say like something happened with the police. A situation with somebody that you were connected with. I want to say a spouse, a partner. A situation that was like you had to sign a document, you had to go to court. Like I said, like the government or the police were present in this situation. Maybe it was like signing over assets, a bank. And that was just, you know, the back and forth. And it's fine. Everything worked out fine for you. If you're still in this energy, it's going to work out fine. Spirit's just telling me that there was like a back and forth with like a legality issue with this situation. And this Four of Wands is like, okay, so yeah, this happened, but it was successful. Like you were able to celebrate after. Like I want to say some of you had like a divorce party, or some of you like took a vacation, like a Caribbean vacation. You know, I feel like you were successful, you were victorious. You know, you really like fought hard, or did like the hard thing, but the thing that you knew was really going to benefit your highest good long term. Whether like you had to gain something or give something, but even if it was something that you had to hand over or sign over in this situation, you were like, you know what, it's not worth my peace. It's fine, I'll be fine. Like I'm celebrating that it's over. You were victorious in this situation, no matter what the outcome was. And for some of you, I feel like truly victorious, meaning like you actually did win or gain something tangible. So this energy coming, like I said, off the heels of this situation is really like kind of like nostalgic for you, or really kind of like put you back to like put you back to like your innocence, like who you were as a child, or like even, you know, your childhood. Maybe like a situation like this happened with your parents or someone in your family. Excuse me. Every time I just randomly start coughing in the middle of a reading, Spirit is like, speak your truth. Some of you, this childhood situation or these memories, this nostalgia is you being in a situation where you were silenced, or you being in a situation where your voice wasn't heard or valued. And for some of you, this could, like I said, this could have been this situation, you know, whatever like the remnants of this whole situation was, or the cause of this situation where you were in like a legal battle. And it's really like prompting you to reflect on that. Like, wow, you know, like really just to evolve and really heal your throat chakra and really stand up for what you believe in. And that's what I'm getting as the underlying message for this, and the lesson and the blessing is that you speak up, like you hold your own. You stand up for what you believe in, even when it's the hard thing or the difficult thing, even when it's gonna cause a fucking shitstorm. You're like, you know what? I'm not like, no, this is it. This is how I feel. This is what I believe in. And you know what? Like, I'm willing to take the more difficult road, right? The road that's gonna take me longer to get divorced, or, you know, maybe if it's revisiting family trauma, like, you know what? Even though it's been years, like, you know, I'm really like, I'm gonna heal this little girl or this child, or I'm going to, you know, not be like so silent about, you know, how I felt about this situation. And Spirit is really coming through for me to like relay this to you. Not every, like, nobody, like, your truth is your truth. And I've said this before. I actually made a video about this, a short video. Your truth is your truth. No one else is going to understand it because it's yours. It's not theirs. So, you know, the validation is for parking. Like, you could talk till the cows come home. Like, you don't need to prove anything to anybody. You don't need any validation. And like, that's that. It's your truth. You hold that in your heart. And you, and it's not dependent on anyone else, what they say, think, or do. It's dependent on you and like what's inside and what's true for you. And that is that. And that's all that matters. And like, Spirit's really saying like they need this reminder. Feed your soul. Ego, superficial, attention seeking, inauthentic. I feel like this is the space that some of you have been really like accessing due to not speaking your truth for so long. Or like, it's almost like, I don't want to say living a lie, but like, you know, just like, oh yeah, everything's great, or, you know, I'm fine, or like, you know, I'm good, like, you know, like just kind of like avoiding confrontation with yourself, you know, just like, yeah, I'm fine, like whatever, just kind of like brushing things aside and not really being vocal, even just with yourself first, before it even before like your truth even travels to anyone else. It's like really like acknowledging it yourself, like what is true for you. And this message is really saying like, if you haven't yet done so, now is the time to do this with no reservations. Like, what is true for you? You will feel so liberated by embracing a space that is authentic, that is not fraudulent, that is genuine, that is real. Even if it's like traumatic. When you revisit that in an authentic space, that's how you heal. Okay, balance and enchantment, yes. So as we transition into this month and into like what energy for you to expect, balance. I feel like this situation really prompted you to evolve and grow and really, like I said, get real, and also like balance, especially like with this Libra energy, just really being balanced, like being okay with receiving. Geminis, you guys are certainly like the givers in relationships. You love to give. You're always doing. You're always lively and social and coordinating and fixing and whatever and doing for everybody else. But now's your time to receive. Like, fucking stay home and watch Netflix all day. Let your partner cook for you. Let your family, your children, your best friend, whoever, like, let somebody fill your cup, right? Like, you don't always have to be the one doing. And I feel like people are waiting for you to do for them, because everybody in your life, especially this partner, if that's true for you, is like, if you don't cook dinner one night, like, they're like, is she dead? Like, is she alive? What happened? But like, you have to like, it's time to shift that, and it's time to like, again, like, speak up, balance. Like, I cooked the last 2 nights. Tonight we're gonna order, or tonight you're gonna figure out what's for dinner. Like, that's fine. Boundaries. Also, enchantment. And this is really like, this is like the magic card. I see the space of receiving as a magical space for you. I see this as really filling your soul. I see this as really healing for you. I see that when you start to just receive and only like desire relationships that support this for you, even if you're not in a relationship, just shifting this, just shifting this so that when you do meet a partner, this is like the framework for this is set. The balance, like this situation, like this legal situation or whatever, like the situation with this past was completely imbalanced, and you were doing everything, and that's not sustainable, and that's not really what you want. You can do it, you can continue to do it, but that's really not what you want, and that's spirit telling you that's not what's serving your highest good. Embrace the magic, accept the magic, step into the magic and receive. The energy of receiving really is magic. It's magic, it's inspirational. It really, really like fills our heart with so much joy. Even just the little things. Feel, okay. Pain, hurt, exhaustion, emotional roller coaster. Yeah, I mentioned this before. It's time for you to heal. Right? Speak your truth. Process, feel, and heal. The 3 imperative stages to sustainably and truly healing from your core, right? Healing from trauma, so that we shift our behavior patterns, right? And so that we shift our energy, and that we shift any like bullshit that we've acquired due to our trauma. Feel. This is the part that you have been avoiding, right? Some of you have acknowledged, your truth. That's all. Your whole reading is like, speak your fucking truth, right? Speak your truth and heal from your trauma. And for this, okay, so some of you have acknowledged your truth, right? Like your pain, your hurt, your trauma experiences, things that have shaped you, fine. And some of you have yet to even do that, right? Step 1, acknowledge, process, like Process your truth. Feel. Step 2. This is the part that everyone avoids, and this is the part that you have clearly been avoiding, Gemini. Of course, no one wants to feel like shit. No one wants to feel like they're on the hot mess express. But this is imperative for you to release, and it's an ongoing process. It's a balance, right? It's an ebb and flow. You're going to feel pain. You're going to feel hurt. Let it surface. When you let it surface, when you allow it to come up, to bubble up to the surface, that is when you release it so that you can heal. You have to get it out, or else you will continue to manifest the same bullshit. And suppressing trauma that's a whole nother conversation. That is absolutely how you see physical, mental, emotional ailments. All from trauma, from that energy, from like pushing that shit down. It's like plunging down like hurt and trauma back into your body. No, you have to let it out. You have to release it. It's okay to feel. Okay. So we have the 7 of Michael. There's a better course of action available. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. Some of you might need to go to therapy. Some of you, maybe you need to go to counseling with a partner. Maybe you need to go to therapy alone. Spirit's really saying, like, do whatever you can. There's so many helpful people around you that can support you in your healing journey. This is what Spirit's telling you, like the messages and the guidance that Spirit's coming through for you with, to really transform your life and for you to really be super happy and fulfilled in a relationship. I mean, you have to be fulfilled first. You have to be healed and evolved first. Whether you're in a relationship or not, it does not matter. You need to heal from your trauma. 6 of Gabriel. Congratulations, you've done a wonderful job. Time to move on to the next project. Awards, scholarships, or promotions. I feel like this award, scholarship, or promotion is this relationship that you desire. Perspective. There's a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. Dare to be different. You have this like I want to say like framework. Like you have this like embedded in your head that things have to be a certain way. Or things are dependent on something else. No, the only things that are interdependent are inside of you and things that you can control. Everything else is light work. Everything else is, I'm not going to say it doesn't affect you, but everything circles back to you. You are the core of everything else in your life. Gemini, your messages reflect, heal. Don't be afraid to feel. Remember, that is how we release trauma, so that we shift our energy, we shift away from negative and toxic patterns. That's how we remain balanced. That's how we attract what we desire. That's how we really get real with our truth. That's how we live in joy every single day. And Spirit's really like telling you, like, this is possible. Gemini, I love you. Remember to take what resonates and leave what does not. I will see you soon, and have a great month.